wherever you are. I'm Melissa Herb, the plus size tarot chick, and today we are deep diving into the energies around the christening and the backlash and all the controversies that are going around. Why is there all this secrecy? So, if you are new, hi, and if you are a recent subscriber, thank you so much for tuning in. And if you are new, please consider subscribing and hitting the bell and hitting the thumbs up and sharing this out. It's greatly appreciated. It will help me create more content like this if you like the topic. So we're going to go ahead and deep dive into this. So I already shuffled my cards. I asked the questions. Why is there such secrecy? What are the energies surrounding the whole christening? And I'm going to be walking you through and doing a Celtic cross spread, and I am going to walk you through with what what cards are laid out and a meaning, and it's going to go through a beautiful story. So it's like looking at a book, but with just pictures, and you look through the art. So let's go ahead and deep dive and get into it. So now we are going to be shuffling the cards, and I'm going to be laying out the Celtic cross spread. Again, this is surrounding the energies around the christening, in addition to the family members and the secrecy behind this. So let's deep dive into this, and I will walk you through each card. This is where I shuffled, and I asked my guides and angels to be with me during this reading to get the messages out accordingly. So the first two cards are going to be what is crossing the present moment, and the card underneath, which is card 1, is the Son of Cups reversed, and then we have upright. What crosses it is the Three of Swords upright. So the Son of Cups is the Knight of Cups and the Wild Unknown deck, and this is reversed with the Son of Cups. Knight of Cups upright represents following your passions, visions, dreams. And this, with cups, it has to do with water elements such as Cancers, Pisces. And it can be a romantic dreamer and also moody and jealous. But if it's in reverse, it's stating in the present moment there is heightened sensitivity, and there is deceit in this situation and manipulating emotions. And with this card, I'm getting intuitively it has to do with decepting and manipulating the public, manipulating the British citizens, UK citizens. A lot of suspicious things going on. There is an harsh escape for harsh realities, that, if that makes sense. And there's also addictions in the meantime. So this could be a card of, somebody who is in the fantasy land wanting to make a huge hype over, the christening, baby Archie, and all the events that are going around. I'm getting intuitively this has to do with manipulating the public, but there are secrets. Again, reminding you that I do always stay neutral in readings. And when it has the Three of Swords upright, it does represent pain. There's a lot of jealousy, a lot of heartbreak, feeling hurt. So intuitively, I'm picking up Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are having a lot of hurt. There are a lot of painful miscommunications and self-pity. And this card also could represent a love triangle because of the Three of Swords. So there is a third party that is involved in this whole situation. And there is a lot of disharmony in this reading as well. There's a lot of, conflict, a lot of battles. And if it is reversed, it is stating that, there is a recovery, there is a lot of sorrow because it is coming to an end, relief of battles, and a lot of chaos and situations that have happened. But this is not the storm isn't over, but it's still going to keep going. This is what I'm picking up intuitively, but there are a lot of painful miscommunications, and this could be from, from the public, from the royal family not releasing and doing the proper steps for the christening and also for the baby, because there was a lot of heightened sensitivity and a lot of heightened events, because there's a lot of conflict because of around this issue. And unfortunately, they're human too. Nobody is perfect. But there is no excuse. I'm picking up intuitively. There's no excuse for this to happen because they are well aware of the situation. Next, let's take a look at the past, which is the intermittent past, which is the past that has formally happened within the past 4 weeks to 3 months. And we also have here reversed. We have the Seven of Pentacles. If it's reminding you this is the fear around the situation. Upright, it shows a period of uncertainty. You're looking back at all you accomplish, and maybe this is somebody who is struggling with letting go of the past because of past mistakes they made around this situation. And I'm picking up intuitively this has to do with the way they handled with releasing baby Archie and the steps taken needed. But intuitively, because taxpayers are paying royal family salaries and it should have been handled better, this is what I'm picking up, and the public was getting really mad at this. And because of all the increased backlash and all the increased heightened sensitive situations, there is a lot of mistakes. There was a fear of making mistakes and, dwelling on this issue. But there is a lot of paranoia because of the situation. There is a lot of paranoia, worry, procrastination. There is a lot of distrust, and this I'm getting intuitively is low confidence, low self-esteem, but because of the way the situations were handled and all the secrecy that is behind, there is a lot of backlash. And it's important to trust the process and let nature do its work. Let Mother Nature do its work at best. And the card that we have, which is over to the Son of Cups reversed, is Son of Cups reversed is the Seven of Cups. There is a lot of illusion, deception. There was a lot of deception in the past that led to the events of the christening, and this is secrets. This has to do with living in fantasy land. This has to do with it has to do with money. It has to do with getting photos out and making money off of this situation. And you can't see things clearly. So it's like you're blinded, but you can't see things clearly, but you are aware of the situation. And it's important to step back. It's important to meditate and not react, not react right away, and think before you react. And this is what I'm picking up from this card and the energies around it. Next card, we have card 3, which is the Two of Cups reversed, and card 4 is we have the Six of Wands reversed. This card is all ready to be. When it's upright, there is a union. There is a coming together of life. I'm getting with reversed. It has to do with temporary problems. There has to do with separation, a secret affair. It could be a secret affair. It could be also with loving oneself, and also lack of rejecting love, and there's empty passion. So this buildup was not for the good of the people. It has to do with the media. It has to do with money. And this is what I'm picking up. And this card is confirming that. When we have the Wands reversed, you have a beautiful butterfly. And I will be showing that in a minute. And it will... With the butterfly, it has to do with a beautiful transformation, and with this card, card 4, it has to do with the unconscious. So that did not come to the surface, but a deep gut feeling. It has to do with, and with the cups, it does have to do with the twin flame and coming together, unity of love. And again, I'm going to go to the bottom, which is the Wands, which is reversed, and 6s stand for reconciliation and a peak of experience at some kind. It has to do with expansion. So this is a very cooperative card, sharing, and there's advancement, harmony, and choice. And intuitively, I'm picking up that this baby, the baby Archie, is, he is going to bring the family together. But with the Wands, it's going, it has to do with the subconscious in this position. It has to, upright, it means taking charge, news, there's news and a messenger. But when it's reverse, there is betrayal. So there was a lot of betrayal around this specific situation because of miscommunication. There is problems with news. So like I said, it has to do with handling the situation with baby Archie, in addition to, lacking leadership. And there is jealousy of another success. And I'm picking up intuitively this has to do with Prince William and Catherine with their family, because Prince Harry is... I'm picking up intuitively, envious of that, wanted a beautiful family, and he wanted love, and that's what he wanted. And with him being the younger sibling, and with his mom passing away, and again, I deeply know how that feels, and it hurts from the bottom. It really hurts. But there is betrayal. This is a short gain. This is a short gain. So about a couple hours ago, there was a release of a few pictures of the christening, but intuitively I'm picking up this is going to be a short gain. There is going to be something happening, but there are still secrets. There are still secrets that are surrounding this baby and how things were handled, especially with PR. So I mean, with this heightened situation, it could be from doing a, money from a spread, a magazine article. So that's what I'm picking up. So it's definitely going to there is definitely going to be some type of publicity or news articles surrounding the family, and lights, camera, action. That's what I'm picking up. Next, we are going to look at card 7, which is the influence of the situation, what it has come to be. We have the Ace of Swords reversed. When it's upright, it's a mental focus, somebody who is focused and bestowing the seeds of truth and justice. And it's a new way of thinking and commitment. But if it's in a reverse, but there is aggression and there is abuse of power, this is a lost cause. Oh, I'm getting intuitively, ego got in the way big time. And also, this has to do with pain, mental stress, because there was a lot of anxiety around this situation and the handling of baby Archie. And this has to do with lies and slander, but because of this is the end of hostilities. This is why that there was this picture today of baby Archie, because there was a issue and a lot of backlash around the situation and the way events were handled around the royals, and also with Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. But there was a lot of stress, but there was, misuse of power, there was lost cause, and also lack of confidence. And in the situation, they were not confident because of the way things were handled with the baby. And because this is why this is the card that verifies, because the end of situations, because this is what I picked up. And behold, the picture came out today. So let's go on with the next card. Card 8 represents the environment that is around. If it's upright, you have the pentacles with the feathering surrounding it. So protection. Upright, it is a healthy, happy home, but it came in reverse, unfortunately, and this is the complete opposite. And with the number 9, it's a magical number. It's luck and fate and compatibility, experience. And when you have this card, it has to do with those type of matters. But when it's reversed, unfortunately, there is a desire for freedom, resisting temptation. There is a third party involved, and I'm picking up intuitively someone is cheating. Someone is cheating on somebody. But it doesn't have to be a person, but in the card that was crossing it with the sword, 3 of Swords, it has to do with a love triangle. There's 3 people involved, so it could be a third person. It could be a third person involved with baby Archie and getting guidance from a third party. But I'm getting enough is enough, and there is a storm. There is a storm. There is deceit and deception and not taking care of oneself, because this has to do on the physical plane with body, not with mind, but it has to do with security. And we're looking at the intermediate future, which is 4 weeks to 3 months. And we have a major arcana, which is the Magician. This is a card of empowerment and taking action and being not being afraid of who you are. And there is a heighten of success because the baby is at hand right now. When I mean by baby at hand, it has to do, there was a lot of behind the scenes work, a lot of commitment, and also skill, but there is a lot of cleverness and manipulating So something has to do with persuasion. It has to do something with a written contract is what I'm picking up intuitively. And it's all smoke, not seeing through illusion. This is a power of waking up. And next we have the beautiful Sun card, and what a beautiful outcome. This has to do with the long-term future within 3 to 12 months. Finally, there is going to be a successful christening. There is a rebirth. There is enjoyment because of this event bringing family together. It has to do with creativity and joy. This has to do with good health and vitality. So there is a healthy baby here, but I'm picking up intuitively there were many other options, but overall, there is going to be a baby in Africa, and this could be Archie that is going along with them. But there was a lot of backlash, but this is a successful future because of the photos being released online, because there was a lot of backlash around this. A lot of backlash. Now this is communication, good communication, and enhancements in life. At the bottom of the deck, the card on the bottom is like the meat and potatoes of the situation, and we have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom, guys. Because the baby is at hand, there is a lot of generosity, and there are a lot of life-changing events, and this is bringing in new resources, people, and money. And this could be a publication spread, and this has to do with beginnings and endings. Wheel of Fortune is a karma wheel, and with anything in life, it just keeps going, and that's what you have to do at the end of the day. You just have to keep going no matter what the backlash is. You have to keep moving forward. This is like the yo-yo effect, if that makes sense. And it has to do with limelight, so publication, PR, and beginnings of endings. And there is pride and sometimes overindulgence, but that's it, guys. That's the reading. Go ahead and comment your thoughts below. It's a beautiful ending with the Sun card. What a positive ending, guys. Comment below and let me know your thoughts. I'm Melissa Herb, the Plus Size Tarot Chick. Be well, take care, have a great day, afternoon, or evening. Bye! Hi everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. If you want to see more of that content, please go ahead and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and donations are always appreciated. Thank you so much for tuning in again, and I love and appreciate all of you. Have a wonderful day, evening, or afternoon. Bye!
Return.